Part 3 of using the rigged options trading system. We're doing futures today because options are expensive. First part of the video, we are trying to catch these bulls for a move back to the blue line. We get stomped out a number of times right here. And before we went on tilt trying to rage chase it, we went away for a little bit and ended up taking a trade here, except we were on NQ because it has a little bit more juice. That is simply doing what? Trading these bulls, right? Awesome 30-day win rate, but just knowing like, hey, I would love to enter anywhere at 512 strike. That's the bear risk bull swing zone, and that ends up being a $1,000 plus winner after breaking even over and over again on SPY. Hope you guys enjoy it. Maybe you can learn something from this non-financial advice. All right, people, we are back. Part 3 today. Looking at SPY. You know, the most important thing is thinking first. You know, what's happened today? Well, you go up 3. It says bull risk, bear swing zone, and you get an absolute nuke. They didn't really defend the blue line. Basically straight down all the way to 592, which says extreme bear risk, swing or nuke to the close. And so far, this looks like a swing. So now it is 1439, and we are essentially up 2 strikes from the bottom, right down 2 from the blue line. So we can look at the option flow that's happening, and we see, man, there's a lot of bulls, there's a lot of bears. We're not really interested in bears all the way down here, but up here doesn't look too bad. We can turn on our win rate, and the first thing we notice, and we can also do this slider really quick, what wins more often? Well, it looks like the bulls are pretty dang good. We are above 594. So if we want to get into this trade, it's possible we go to the blue line or higher. We're looking for a pullback below or to 594 to enter a trade. So let's see if we can execute on one over in Top Step now. Here's the bottom, 592, 593, 594. And you're getting, nice green candles up. What we want is below the strike, below the EMA. We can set a limit by here. We can set a limit by here. This thing looks like it wants to fly, absolutely run. It's not terrible to chase as long as you're using a small position to do so. Really, we want the pullback all the way down to here. Will that happen? Unclear. We're setting our limit buys there just in case. You can actually switch the 1 minute chart sometimes, and you'll see that EMA is actually right here. Prefer the 3. Oh, good thing we didn't chase that. We would have gotten absolutely smashed so far. Hopefully, they bring this thing back and we can enter. Might not happen. Let's see. We are below the blue. It's possible they hammer us back down. We're just really conscious that, hey, this is moved 1 strike, 2 strikes from the bottom. We don't want to chase. We want to get as close to the strike as possible. We'd actually prefer a nuke to 593, keep going higher, but we'll see what happens. It looks like they're pulling it back to 594. All right, we filled 1. We'll move this one down just slightly. And look at that. Pull back to the strike approximately. And, it looks like it has potential. We're looking to fill 2 more times anywhere down here. Either way, using rigged, hey, that's super bullish. And then you just got to think, hey, we've moved up a lot. I want it to pull back to the strike before you enter. And if you did that, save yourself a lot of headache and got into a trade where, hey, this thing goes up $100. We can, move our stop to like break even or risk like nothing. Where's our take profit set? We can set our take profit right at the blue line. So right now we are risking essentially, can't see this, $12 to return 1,000. That's a 10xer. Let's see if we get it. It's not impossible to go back to the blue. Come on, guys, you can do it. I'll actually move this a little lower because we do want to fill more than one in here. We'd prefer. So we have our stop loss set at $150, and we are currently $100 in profit. That's cool. That's using rigged. That's all you got to do. And if you're really good, you let this thing run as long as possible. Personally, like to move the stop up to break even-ish when we get to like 100%. So we can make $12.50. Sweet. And then we would fill below this if there was a mega nuke. But notice we didn't chase. We waited for a pullback to the strike, which happened. And we got a great entry on a trade that is up by $175. $200. Can it go back to the blue line where our take profit is currently set? We could actually move this. Unclear if we will get it or not, but that's using the system. High win rate bulls, a little bit late, take them below the strike. And it looks like it's pulling back a little bit now. Hey, we make $12. That's okay. We're looking to re-enter all the way down here. It's a down move. Who knows if they're going to take us back to the blue? But that would be phenomenal. Kill everyone in calls and then kill everyone who went short thinking we're going to get a sell-off 3 days in a row. Come on, you guys can do it. Kind of want to move this down. I want to move that up just slightly. And hopefully we can fill another contract or two. And that way, this can be a super profitable trade. All right, we got one more. It is playing right at the strike at the moment. We're going to set our risk to $250. I don't like having 2 on. Set one more buy. I like to go up to 3 on SPY or ES. Moves a little slower than NQ. NQ, you need 1 or 2. And you'll be amazed at how fast you can make or lose money doing it that way. Come on, guys. Send this thing. Just keeping in mind, we are below the blue line. They could nuke it way lower. But one of our favorite trade setups is mean reversion. Go on the channel, type mean reversion. You'll see it in a ton of different videos. And it's possible that we get it today. I mean, you already did. You already came back down to the blue. So why not close it right where we opened? I think we opened relatively flat today. We're going to move this up. $25 or $0, $25 or $2,000. We'd probably sell one in here if you get a strike. But let's see. Oh, stomped out. That's okay. We can look to re-enter. They're just playing with it right at the strike. It's dangerous. Filled 3. Now we're at $300. Come on. Do the thing, guys. Push this thing way over. Push this thing way over. You pulled it back enough. Push the strike. 595. Come on. Either way, our risk is set. And we're not upset about making $12 or whatever and re-entering the trade. You could probably put a limit buy-in right at the EMA. I mean, this looks pretty awful. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Exactly what happened. They always pull it back to this EMA. They always pull it back there. So we're going to do the same thing again. And look, we are trying to catch a move in the opposite direction where we are from the blue line. And it's possible that we go back and get $25 again. Now we're watching it pretty close. This is our favorite spot to enter a trade. We got an hour and 10 minutes left in the session. Below the strike, below the EMA, but like, we want to see some green. We want to see some green. Taking it. Don't really like it. Don't really like it. Do or die time. I think they're going to pull it back down. Let's see. Come on, guys. Do the thing. Do the thing where you fly it and leave everyone in the dust. Nope, don't think we're going to get it. Come on. Right here. Up move. Moving back to the EMA. Can you fly it now? Can you do it now? Come on, guys. Push back above 594. We get 594. This thing's going to the moon. Big if. Big if. Don't really like this risk that we have on right now. Moving that up. Push over the strike, man. It's so close. Just remember, when you're in a winning trade, you usually win so fast, blows your socks off. This is not, but it has potential. Certainly has potential. The moment I move this to break even or anywhere close, it's going to stomp me out and then fly. But we're going to do it anyway. All right, we're at $200. Said that as soon as we moved it, it would stomp us out and then go, and that's exactly what happened. That's okay. A few trades in a row, basically doing a little bit better than breaking even. We'll look to come back and take another trade because personally, this is where I tend to go on tilt if I miss it or lose a lot or something like that. So nothing wrong with stepping away from the keyboard for a second. Robinhood closes in 30 minutes. Last 10 minutes of the session are always insane. Maybe we can get something in there. Overall, we were shooting for a move back to the blue line. We didn't get it, but we managed our risk pretty well and still ended a little bit green for this 13 minutes. Well, we ended up getting in a trade NQ instead of ES. Moves a little bit faster. I mean, it's the same exact thing. This is 513 right here. 514's here, about here. You get a pullback, 1, 2. You're right at the strike. Nice little green candle. Take a trade. You'll notice 2 contracts. We don't even have a full dollar. And, it's $1,000. Always wait for the pullback to the strike below. I mean, if they really want to, this is a great spot to take everyone back to the blue line because you absolutely murdered everyone in calls who chased it late. And everyone in puts, you can smoke them. NVIDIA earnings after the close. We're probably going to take one off here in a second just because we are below the blue and, don't exactly love it. Let's hit 513. I mean, we want to exit up here. Look how it just touched that moving average and just came back down. We want it up here. Give it to us up here. Come on. Hit 513. We're right there. I'm going to put, oh man, it's so close. Break the frickin' strike. Break the strike. I know you can do it. Come on. Push through this thing, baby. Push through this thing. We break the strike, hit one more higher. That's a $3,000 trade. Not sure if we'll be able to pull that one off. Might just take the money off of one of these and let the other try and run as long as possible. I mean, below the blue, they could bring us back down, but if we hit 513 right here, we are going to the moon. Possibly the blue line, which is way higher. Come on. Pump it over the strike, man. Blue line's all the way up here. That is that's not even that big of a move. We can get that. Awesome. We are breaching 513. We are pulling back from 513. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't pull back. See, that's what happens when you're talking and not paying attention. You put on the trailing stop right when you touch it in case we don't fly through. And it looks like we're going for it again. Come on, man. Hit this thing. Break through it. 10 cents from it. Everything looks pretty good. We are going to hold through. We have a breach, a very minor breach. We need to break 20 cents higher, at least. This is probably a good... come on, dude. Probably going to put the trailer on. Come on, man. You want to do it. You want to break through. It's either going to break through and absolutely fly, or they're going to punish people Bought calls. Let's see. Got to survive the candle. Go from red to green. 31 seconds left. If not, I'm just going to market dump one. Should have done one at the strike when we didn't push through. That's okay. I believe in you. I believe in you, Wall Street lizards. I know what you're capable of. Push it through the strike. It looks like they want to. It looks like they want to. But will they? This is it. This is the one. Blow through this thing. Come on. Nah, we're pulling back. Or, they have it in them? Do they have it in them? See, what did they do right here? You moved right to this 513 strike. Everyone thinks, oh my gosh, it's just going to fly. And then they pull back, right? You always need to look at what just happened. You just moved up $1 in three candles in 9 minutes. If it does, I mean, it can just fly through this thing, but if it doesn't, you're looking to enter under it. And holding through is looking pretty good. Second attempt to break. Can we breach? Free Willy this thing. Send it to the moon. $1,500, $1,580. We are going to do a trailing stopper. 8 ticks, sell 1. Come on, just push. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. We're going to lock in 500. Lock in 525 on the other trade. Oh man, this, if they stop me and then go, won't be annoyed, but that's going to be $1,000 winner. 2 contracts, NQ. That is all you need, baby. Oh, I need this to go up higher. Let's move it just to 500. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, too high. Oh, we got stomped out. That's okay. Unless it just pumps. Pretty good trade. Just showing you, hey, if you come back later, you can always get another setup. Would have had more. Was expecting it to rip through 513. Still could do it. Overall, very happy.